Hey everybody, today's video is just kind of like a little vent thing about where the episode 2 of the Mystic Adventures has been and, what has become of the series as of recent. It's still happening, it's just that there's a lot that is happening that I feel like I should address before, people, because I get like occasionally comments about where episode 2 is and all that, and it's like, here's what happened, and I just kind of want to give an introduction of like what the Mystic Adventures is and what happened to it. Back in March 3rd of 2022, I think it was 2023 or yeah, it was 2023. The Mystic Adventures was uploaded to YouTube. It's a indie show about originally three heroes going on a quest to defeat the great evil in their world. That has since changed so much. In the span of 2 years, I was always worried about how I would want to introduce the characters again in a first episode, because I feel like the pilot is... I hate it. I hate rewatching my old animations, even ones that are popular. I really don't like them. They're not good. And I'll say it for one reason. It's just that a lot of the animation is rushed. It doesn't have storyboard, rough animation, nothing like that. My most recent works I'm proud of because I feel like there was time, effort, and a lot of energy put into it, and now going back, I'm like, why did this blow up? I feel like my newer stuff is so much better, but it doesn't get as much attention, which is unfortunate, but what are you gonna do, Episode 1, not episode 1, the pilot, just didn't have a script, no rough animation, no storyboard, just kind of went in, and it's bad, it's awful, it's horrible, and I hate it. Going forward, this next talk is going to be about what happened to what was the original series, is that a lot changed. Originally, episode 2 was going to be about the boys entering the band contest from episode 1 and continuing that, but since then, I've been thinking about just scrapping that. So here's what's going to happen. Episode 1, 2, and 3 of the Mystic Adventures are all going to be connected in a 3-parter episode to introduce each character, or the characters. The first episode introducing Cooper and Drake, two human brothers who find the portal to Mystic, and they get sucked in, and they get separated. Episode 2 introduces Skeleton Boy and Etta and their bond as brothers, and how they struggle in their creative cartoon world. Episode 3, how the three of them, how Cooper, Skeleton Boy, and Etta all come together to break out of the prison they've been all trapped in. I'm not gonna explain the plot of the first. You'll just have to watch it when it comes out. But a lot has changed since then. Like for instance, my new favorite one is honestly the casino episode where the claw machine. That one's my favorite. I really like it. I liked how it turned out, and I liked that my friends were included. That's another thing, is that when making these, I always had fun because, oh, my friends are a part of it and we're having fun making these. And now, like, the issue is I feel like I've bored them to death with this and they're not interested anymore. For instance, I have over 16 scripts for just the first episode because I'm always struggling figuring out how to start it off. The issue is that I don't want these characters to come off the wrong foot. I don't want people getting... I don't want the characters to be mischaracterized in the very first episode. And I don't want to pick up my footing on the second episode in. I want to find a way to make it to where we start off on a great foot. We start off great and we end the episode strong. I'm gonna have some bad ones. You're gonna have bad episodes. And that's not even the fault at your own. Sometimes just the episode isn't intriguing enough, or it's just weird, And I just want to have an interesting start to the series. I feel like I've bored my friends with it, and it feels like they're not engaged with it anymore. And it kind of feels like an idea that's in my head. I know I want to do it, but it feels like it has already been shelved. But it definitely feels like it's been put on a shelf of, like, other things that I want to do, or like a ladder or a staircase. I could compare it to a staircase where each step feels like I'm doing something different, and every week or so I take a different step into a different thing. Just this endless staircase where One day I want to work on the Mystic Adventures. Up next day I want to work on Rayman. The next day I want to work on something different. Next day, test animation. Next day, it's just, you know, this endless cycle. And I feel like if I had a way of, you know, wanting to pinpoint it, I'll just say it right now. It's definitely because I procrastinate a lot and I don't like doing things a lot. I want to keep this video as short as possible, but I will say it's continuing, but the pilot and episode 2 have been scrapped. Well, not the pilot. The pilot's still up, but episode 2 has been scrapped and is going to be reused for a different thing. And, yeah, I mean, if there's one thing you should take out of this, I mean, I want to keep going with it, but I definitely feel like me and my buddies who made this very fun to write, and they're really creative and smart, and we've made funny scripts. It's really funny, in my opinion. I love it. And, you know, just like, you know, you can squeeze something until it's dry, you know? And I feel like that's what I've done accidentally. I procrastinated too much, and they're not interested on wanting to do it because I need to make up my mind on whether or not how it's going to start off. I will say, right now, I think in 2027 or late 2026, we will get the first 3 episodes. And I feel very confident about that. If I continue working and pushing and acting, I feel like I can get that. Also, I'm working on other things, so you know. That's also a factor, because I want to keep doing YouTube, but I have to consistently upload. For instance, 2 videos are in the works. One where we play the new horror game Repo, and one about Rayman, about something, I don't know. But yeah, here's footage from the Repo game.
Whoa! Put me down! Free me! No!
Alright, and that'll do it for this video. I guess I'll see you guys around.